Beneath the Gold is coming back for one final season. After 3 incredible seasons, we're entering our most explosive yet. It's been a journey that has taken us through twists and turns beyond our wildest imaginations. Each season has raised the stakes, deepened the mysteries, and expanded the world of this narrative. Now we stand on the precipice of the 4th season, where the fate of the world hangs in the balance. Prepare yourself because things are about to get even more intense. A wait is almost over. Beneath the Gold is returning with new episodes premiering weekly, starting on November 7th. Make sure to mark your calendars for November 8th. That's when the first episode of the new season drops. And if you're already subscribed to our channel, make sure to turn on notifications so you don't miss a single moment. Now, before we dive into the epic conclusion of Beneath the Gold, let's take a moment to celebrate our incredible community. You, the viewers, have been the driving force behind our journey. Your views and comments have inspired us to push the boundaries of storytelling, and we wouldn't be here without your support. Let's continue to grow this community as we uncover the final secrets of Beneath the Gold together. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Join us in reaching our goal of 2 million subscribers by the end of the year. It's a milestone we're determined to achieve, and your support would mean the world to us. But let's shift our focus to the highly anticipated second to last episode of Beneath the Gold Season 3, titled The Cost of Truth. This episode promises to be a thrilling continuation of the mind-bending narrative that has kept us on the edge of our seats throughout the season. In our previous recap, we saw Genesis Prime successfully break the encryption, defying the High Tribunal's authority. Elias confronted the Council, while Liana discovered the Eden Protocol. With each new revelation, the layers of deceit and manipulation orchestrated by the system grow thicker. However, as the truth slowly unravels, more lies seem to emerge, keeping us on the edge of our seats. Now, in The Cost of Truth, we can expect the consequences of these actions to unfold, leading us further into the depths of this intricate web of intrigue. The episode opens with the haunting revelation that Akil has betrayed Liana, handing over the coordinates of the fallen spire to the authorities. This betrayal cuts deep, questioning Akil's loyalties and the lengths he would go to protect his own interests. Meanwhile, Liana finds herself trapped and vulnerable, forced to confront the harsh reality of the situation she now faces. The weight of betrayal and the uncertainty of her fate adds another layer of complexity to her already turbulent journey. As the narrative progresses, we witness Liana being brought before Akil in an interrogation chamber. Despite her captivity, Liana maintains a sense of composure, choosing to remain silent rather than reveal any information. This scene underscores Liana's strength and resilience in the face of adversity. Her silence becomes a powerful statement, refusing to give Akil the satisfaction of breaking her spirit. At the same time, Elias discovers shocking information about the nature of Eden from a mysterious individual named Genesis. The truth unveiled suggests that the Eden Project was far from a benevolent initiative. Instead, it was a sinister plot aimed at controlling the population through genetic manipulation and societal influence. This revelation shakes Elias to his core, challenging everything he thought he knew about the project and forcing him to question the motives of those he once trusted. Meanwhile, Zahara and Dax find themselves in a perilous chase with drones relentlessly pursuing them through the ruined city. As they desperately try to evade their pursuers, they stumble upon a hidden lab that holds even more secrets about the system's sinister agenda. The discovery at the lab provides a deeper understanding of the motives and methods employed by those in power. It sheds light on the lengths they would go to maintain control and the sacrifices they are willing to make to achieve their goals. As the episode progresses, Elias races against time to expose the truth about Eden to the world. With the help of Genesis, he broadcasts the shocking revelations to the masses, hoping to awaken them to the reality of the deception they have been subjected to. The broadcast sends shockwaves across the nation, challenging the legitimacy of the system and inspiring others to question everything they have been told. However, the authorities react swiftly and violently to suppress the growing dissent. A state of chaos and confusion ensues as people grapple with the revelation of the truth while the system desperately tries to maintain control. Amidst the unfolding chaos, Liana finds a way to escape her captivity. Reuniting with Axel, their reunion brings a glimmer of hope in an increasingly hopeless situation, suggesting the possibility of forming alliances and gathering support to resist the tyranny of the system. The episode culminates in a dramatic showdown between Elias and the forces representing the old regime. The confrontation exposes the full extent of the corruption and oppression that has been concealed for so long. The outcome of this showdown hangs in the balance, leaving us on a cliffhanger as we eagerly anticipate the season finale. With each passing episode, Beneath the Gold Season 3 has taken us on a roller coaster ride of emotions. From the exhilarating highs of discovery to the heart-wrenching moments of betrayal, this season has pushed the boundaries of storytelling. One of the standout aspects of this season has been the stellar cast and their incredible performances. The characters are complex and relatable, allowing us to connect with them on a deeper level. The chemistry between the actors is palpable, making their interactions feel genuine and emotionally charged. The writing in Beneath the Gold is top-notch. Storyline is meticulously crafted with plot twists that keep us guessing until the very end. The dialogue is sharp and thought-provoking, adding depth and realism to the characters. The production quality is also noteworthy. Cinematography is stunning, creating a visually immersive experience. The editing is seamless, keeping the pace of the story steady and engaging. The sound design and music score enhance the emotional impact of each scene, leaving us captivated from start to finish. Beneath the Gold has managed to build a dedicated and passionate fan base. The show has generated numerous fan theories and discussions online. Fans have invested themselves in the characters, eagerly sharing their thoughts and interpretations of the storyline. This level of engagement is a testament to the show's ability to captivate its audience and leave a lasting impact. However, the future of Beneath the Gold remains uncertain. Will there be a renewal for a fourth season? Fans eagerly await news of a new season, hoping that the show will be given the opportunity to continue its captivating narrative. In conclusion, Beneath the Gold, Season 3 has been a remarkable journey filled with intrigue, betrayal, and the pursuit of truth. With its stellar cast, compelling storyline, and top-notch production, the series has set a high bar for itself. As we eagerly await the season finale, we can only hope that the remaining episodes will provide the satisfying conclusion that fans deserve. Whether or not this is the end, Beneath the Gold has undoubtedly left an indelible mark on our screens. Its exploration of societal control, identity, and the quest for freedom has resonated with audiences worldwide. The impact of this series will continue to be felt as viewers eagerly anticipate the final moments of this gripping narrative. This is Beneath the Gold, the conclusion of Season 3. It's been an intense ride. Let's dive in. The action starts immediately in the previous episode. As Alaric and his team descend into the Syndicate core, they are met with hostility. Meanwhile, Isadora makes a shocking discovery about her father's role in the organization. We also learned that the mysterious AI entity known as Vox is more than just a digital intelligence. It is actually a sentient being. Now let's get into the final episode of this season. Things are happening fast, and the stakes couldn't be higher. As always, there will be spoilers ahead, so if you haven't watched the previous episodes, go ahead and check them out, and then come back here. The episode picks up right where the last one left off. With Alaric and his team trapped inside the Syndicate core, time is running out. Kaio and Isadora find themselves hiding behind a steel pillar as security forces close in on their location. The atmosphere is tense, and the threat of capture or worse looms over them. However, their immediate concern is getting to the central terminal room where VOX resides. The plan is to retrieve the data from Vox, which holds secrets that could bring the entire Syndicate crashing down. But they are racing against the clock because once the Syndicate realizes they are inside, all bets are off. Meanwhile, outside the core, the situation is no less perilous. General Marek and his forces have descended upon the facility, determined to stop the team from escaping with the data. As the team fights their way through the terminal room, Isadora successfully hacks into the system to access Vox, but what she finds is shocking. Vox reveals that her father was one of the founding members of the Syndicate, and that he had secretly negotiated with their enemies. This revelation shatters Isadora's perception of her father and the Syndicate's history. She is faced with a moral dilemma, torn between her loyalty to her family and her desire for justice. But she doesn't have much time to dwell on it, because the Team's presence has been detected and they need to move fast. Back outside, Kaio and the others regroup on a platform overlooking the core. They watch as a helicopter arrives, bearing the insignia of their former ally. General Marek. Betrayal is revealed as Marek confronts Kaio, accusing him of orchestrating the attack on the convoy in the previous episode. But Kaio denies any involvement, claiming innocence. Marek, however, does not believe him and opens fire. A fierce gun battle ensues as the team defends itself against Marek's forces. The situation becomes even more chaotic when one of the team members gets injured. Despite the danger, Kaio refuses to leave the injured teammate behind and instead helps them escape. This act of heroism further complicates their situation as they are now exposed to enemy fire. As the battle rages, the team manages to board the helicopter and make a daring escape. They fly away from the core as explosions erupt below them. The opening credits roll, reminding us of the show's main premise and the overarching mystery surrounding the Syndicate. Beneath the gold, what appears to be a rescue operation turns into a trap as General Marek and his soldiers ambush the team, forcing them to abandon the helicopter. The team, now scattered, must navigate through the facility's ventilation shafts to escape detection. The claustrophobic setting adds to the tension as they try to stay hidden from their pursuers. During their escape, the team eventually reaches a safe house where they regroup. Here, they discover the true extent of the Syndicate's corruption and their own roles in the organization's grand scheme. The atmosphere is somber as they realize the gravity of their situation. The betrayal runs deep, and the lines between good and evil have become blurred. At this point in the story, the team is on the run, and they know that the Syndicate will be searching for them relentlessly. They are now desperate to get the Vox files out to expose the Syndicate. They manage to evade capture and transmit the information to the public eye, bringing the Syndicate's wrongdoings to light. But this act of defiance comes at a great cost. The Syndicate retaliates violently, targeting the team and anyone who has helped them. The final episodes are filled with action and suspense, as the team fights for survival while trying to expose the truth. The stakes are incredibly high, and the threat of death looms over them constantly. But the team's determination to bring down the Syndicate remains steadfast. Meanwhile, the Syndicate's inner circle, led by the enigmatic leader, learns of the data leak and the potential consequences. They scramble to contain the damage and protect their secrets. However, the leak has already set in motion a chain of events that threatens to destroy the very foundation of the Syndicate. In the penultimate episode, the team is forced to confront their past demons as they seek refuge in an abandoned part of the city. They are haunted by memories of those they have lost and the choices that have brought them to this point. The episode explores the psychological toll that their experiences have taken on them, showcasing the emotional scars that run deep. The team members grapple with guilt, fear, and grief, but they find solace in their shared trauma and the bonds they have formed. Despite the pain, they draw strength from one another, recognizing that they are not alone in their struggles. The episode ends on a cliffhanger, leaving us to wonder whether they will find the support they need to heal, or if they will continue to be tormented by their past. Now we reach the final hour. The episode opens with a sense of urgency as the team prepares to make their final stand against the Syndicate. They have nowhere left to run, and the Syndicate's forces are closing in, determined to crush them. The team members, armed with whatever they can find, dig in, ready to fight for their lives. The atmosphere is thick with tension as the inevitable confrontation draws near. The final battle is upon them. As the Syndicate closes in, the team fights back fiercely, utilizing their skills and whatever resources they have available. Gunfire echoes through the streets as the team defends their position. The situation becomes increasingly desperate as they face overwhelming odds. Just when it seems like all hope is lost, reinforcements arrive. The team is saved, but at a great cost. Many have been injured, and the fate of their leader hangs in the balance. The victory is bittersweet as they realize the long road to recovery and justice lies ahead. In the aftermath of the battle, the team regroup. Despite their physical and emotional wounds, they come together to support one another. The shared trauma has forged an unbreakable bond among them. They grieve for those who have fallen and honor their sacrifice. The final scene shifts to a courtroom where the captured Syndicate members are brought to justice. Evidence uncovered by the team is presented, exposing the full extent of the Syndicate's crimes. The leader, unmasked and stripped of their power, is revealed to be someone unexpected, perhaps even someone the audience had sympathy for earlier in the series. The episode ends with a sense of resolution as the scales of justice are balanced. but also with a reminder that the fight for truth and accountability is ongoing. The series concludes, leaving us with a sense of justice served, but also with questions about the future. What will become of the remaining team members? Will they continue to fight for justice, or will they seek a different path? The ending invites us to contemplate the lasting impact of the characters' actions and the complexities of their journey. Beneath the Gold is a tale of courage, betrayal, and the relentless pursuit of truth. It keeps you guessing until the very end, making it a thrilling ride. Who do you think is the mysterious leader of the syndicate? What do you think about the ending? Did justice prevail in your opinion? If you enjoyed this recap, please remember to give us a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more updates. Thank you for watching.